The snap off in time, and it'll cost them. It's complete to the left. Bounced off his feet.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Snagged in the middle. It's Vaughn. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Got room to work. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone.
Ball game, and you're going to make more of them if you don't make your feet a priority. Just pause for a second. Steady those feet. Get them quiet. Now I can make a more accurate throw.
He'll take a shot. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive on third and long. He's going to have to throw for it. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being a... There he goes! He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineer!
this offense.
After the misfire on that 52-yard field goal attempt, they'll put it in play from their own 35. Pocket breaking down. And the defense aid got him at the 27. And the Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Bring in the heat. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability.
West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He spins that thing down the middle.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. Turning it on. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 40. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Moss. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Gonna look downfield again. Going for it all. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
3rd and long situations are really hard to control.
To the air on first down. Throwing right. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off play action. Fires to the right. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long. Huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. I mean, just have a day already. He's right on the cusp of 500 yards through the air.
And I know he did an outstanding job all week long in practice, watching film and taking.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Got some room to run. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And he makes another momentum-building play.
Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Give to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll leave it with him. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gallagher. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the...
Right place was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And you see so many smart...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Mountaineers are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. And the Mountaineers started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it go to the end zone. almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good...
He's going for it all. Snatches it on the run. There he goes. Pass the and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, the hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Vaughn. Touchdown, West Virginia. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No matter.
Black 18! Black 18! Hut! Get set! Hut! White 29! Let's go! Set! Red 80! White 53! White 53! Blue 30! Blue 30! Set! Set! Get ready! Set! Set! Red 29! All eyes! Red 54! Blue 85! Set!
the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Gallagher. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing. Find those.
Finds a spot in the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Catch in the middle, it's Gallagher. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job showing.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Catch in the middle. It's Gallagher. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Gallagher. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Lets it fly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Hand off from the shotgun. Big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Oh, those are those opportunities in the game. You got.
Here we go. Do the show. Right.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. It's a running room. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've
the last time they had it, Jesse, they'd love to do it again.
no doubt. They've got.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Let's go.
They'll go back to work on offense. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's going to let it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell.
Breaks into the open. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Wants to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And one of the areas they really focused on is this receiver in the option.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Complete downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with the one there.
This time he's got it. There he goes. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And the Mountaineers will try to punch it in on first and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the...
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Takes a hit as he fires.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was
open field on the right. The 20, the 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game. And it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Touchdown, West Virginia! Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Lets it fly. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They'll go to the ground. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He is having a day. Already visited the end zone 3 times, and he might get back there again soon, David.
I mean, just crazy. He's getting...
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And the stomping has commenced.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again. Throws
to the wideout. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Perry. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Perry. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. With that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on him.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Mountaineers want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. It's Perry. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Mountaineers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Great job by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got a man. It's Perry. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Clock winds inside, a minute to play here in the third.
West Virginia.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Snagged in the middle. It's Polk. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
I feel like this is going to be one of those situations where you ask friends, where were you when this guy went over 6,000 passing yards in a single season? Hopefully you were watching this game. He's been rewriting the record books all season long. What a joy and a treat it has been to watch this guy go this year.
Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on second and long. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Third and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so...
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
White 53.
Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit.
Let's go.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
If they're able to make that pick, they're wiping points off the board. But
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
Let's go.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up the scoreboard.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge...
Touchdown, Mountaineers! Quick strike through the air for the score. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook.
Get set.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The handoff keep working on that clock. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Grabbed in the middle, it's Perry. Spins away from 1. Turning on the Jets. The 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but
oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to...
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
Thanks so much for spending They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. And they're picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
This is up.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Perry. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads it left. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Oh, lack of concentration that time by the receiver. If he catches it, it's going to be a first down. You just have to look that ball in. Do what you do every single day in practice. In your sleep. That's a bad break for the offense early.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
You're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race. You've got to win games, and you got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season long. Top 10 in the nation in passing yardage, and he's the biggest reason why they've been winning.
Pulls it in. It's Moss. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Now the play fake. Right down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They just keep firing. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
Man, wow, what a catch by...
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now, guys. Of course, we're only in the first quarter. This guy's already thrown 1 pick. He should have thrown his 2nd right there.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
QB overthrowing.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
And, man, this QB has delivered all year long. All the hype coming in as a freshman. Like, will he get on the field? Not only does he get on the field, now we're talking late in the season about being a true freshman quarterback, possibly winning a Heisman. You talk about a guy that has handled every moment and embraced it and excelled. This guy has been phenomenal.
Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know, they say sometimes for quarterbacks the hardest throws to make are when the guy's wide open. How do you miss that throw if you're the QB? Just put air on it. You can underthrow it by 10 yards. That receiver would have come back and fielded a punt.
Catch in the middle, it's Vaughn. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, West Virginia. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Big-time players make big plays and big...
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. He's looking deep. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work.
Right. Single.
They'll go to the air. Looking for a deep man. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often.
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's big.
He uncorks one deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And man, 3 plays into this drive, and it's apparent what this offense wants to do. They're going to take shots down the field. They're going to be aggressive.
Catch in the middle. It's Vaughn. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming.
West Virginia.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And man, this guy's showing you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Gallagher. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Sends it downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Gallagher. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
And backed up, first and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
It's just incredible. You see the arm talent in that last throw. The quarterback position is the hardest position to play in team sports. The fact that this guy is right out of high school and somehow in the conversation to win the Heisman Trophy, that's one of the best stories right now in all of sports.
The sure hands, it's Moss. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Mountaineers in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Gonna let it fly. Catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
If you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving yards.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Touchdown, West Virginia. And that one will give him the lead. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was...
West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. Their lead is gone and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. In Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to
looking deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out 1st downs on a penalty. Gets it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
In this moment of the game, late, you need your quarterback to be playing his best football. This is when you need him to be the most accurate and to make the best decisions, and he has not yet completed a throw here in the 4th quarter. That is bad news for this offense.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Gallagher. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And how about this quarterback, and how about his season he's put together? You're allowed to have a bad game every so often. He didn't. He just threw for 7,000 yards. That's over 580 yards a game. Good luck topping that.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Every defense in the country talks about getting
Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Perry. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
West Virginia.
Wants to throw on first down. He unleashes a long one. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. They need to get a little closer for a field scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. West Virginia has it in the...
And especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Wants to fire on second down. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurt.